Hey, how's it going?
Just fine, and how are you?
Doing good. Turn up, change some volumes and stuff. Make sure
So is
everything's just
your
right.
stream working out the way you were hoped it would, or
So far, yeah. I'm
oh, good,
I'm happy with the results.
good. Oh yeah, we're getting ready to steal stuff. The map made me remember what we were doing. You, my cat is wants to be part of the action, I think. You want to get on camera? Is that what you want? Here, here, we'll show you up. Oh my! Oh, there you go. How's that?
Oh, cute kitty.
Yeah,
Is that a
yeah. We
calico?
have no. She looks. Her face looks kind of Siamese. She's she's like a tabby. I don't know. She's genetically challenging the how many types of cats she can get into once. Well, I have two of me and my wife. We have two cats. They're pretty good, actually. So, but I work from home, and she has a cat bed on this table right next to me, and sometimes wants to help. So, there you go. Hmm, there you go. We can't. Oh. Do you have a lot of swords, or just what you got on the wall there?
I have more. They're just not all displayed in the front room.
I have a friend who runs the Ren Fair in
Oh,
Oklahoma, and he has a company called what are they called Star Swords or something like that. So he has quite a few in his house.
what I wouldn't give to freaking just know someone that works in that sort of position.
Well, he's the entertainment director, so he's like they do all the like fights, and it's pretty well run actually, if I say so myself. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, dry. Okay, there you go.
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
You can get, if you scoot over, maybe you can. There you go.
Well, 3 minutes, not 9.5.
There.
2 minutes, y'all. Where are you?
I don't know. I just got invited to my high school class like Facebook group because I guess this year is our 10-year
Oh,
reunion. Like,
Oof. I never even got the invite for my 10-year reunion.
oh
But
shit.
honestly, I was like, good riddance. I did not like high school. Well, a lot of things about it I did, but overall, high school was not the most enriching experience.
Mine wasn't either, and that was my bad. That was 100% my fault.
Okay.
I was a military kid, so I went to 9 schools in 12 years.
Oh,
So
Oh,
I never really had a strong attachment to any particular school because of that.
let me actually switch to this for now.
Excuse me. Are you looking for the remote, huh? You gotta say. Okay, Roku. So there's a remote.
I didn't expect my 10-year class reunion invite to like mess with my brain so much.
Oh, there you are. So I
My
didn't hear the thing that you arrived. Sorry.
my 10-year high school reunion got canceled because of COVID.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I look back fondly on a lot of my year's classmates, actually, which is, I guess, nice.
All right. Got everybody. Sorry about last week. Had some urgent stuff pop up.
It happens.
It do happen.
It do be happening.
It happened.
It does.
The thing that happens sometimes does.
Yep. Y'all need some time to get situated in your seats and stuff.
I've got my blankie.
Hey, same.
I am ready to go.
Okay.
My fiance is making dinner. I have my blankie. I'm ready.
Nice.
You're living life right now.
Living the dream.
You got your sippy cup.
No, I don't have a sippy cup. I have an Olipop.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what flavor?
Orange.
Orange? I hope that's better than root beer.
Oh, people have very I actually like the root beer flavor, but a lot of people really hate it.
How?
I like things that taste like licorice and like herbs.
Okay.
I'm a gin
She got that them grandma taste buds.
I'm a gin drinker, an absinthe drinker.
Oh
Like,
my god.
I love Werther's Originals.
That's me.
I cannot stand licorice, so imagine my surprise when I grabbed an Olipop. I was like, "Hey, supposed to be healthier, right? Drink." Oh, disgusting.
Yeah, it all has that like licoricey sweetener in it. All of the flavors do, but some of it masks it better than others.
Damn, what the hell was the thing that I rolled a 27 on persuasion for? I don't even remember.
You're a
I think you
doctor.
were talking to that bank guy.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
talking to the Duke Gentra.
Duke.
Yeah, I know. I
gentrification.
was trying to think of exactly what I said. I guess it must have been for the pain at night deal.
I think so. All right. So,
There it is.
welcome back to the campaign. I promise this will be quite a bit more eventful than last session. That was mostly my bad for, I did have it planned out, but I didn't realize how droll it might have been. So that's completely on me. But tonight, hopefully, there's a lot more going on. So,
take names.
we resume where we left off. Were you just about to start this heist, or were you still doing reconnaissance?
I think we were still on the day prior to
The meeting.
the
Yeah.
heist because
Yeah.
we still have to contact Nail to give her the update. Correct?
Correct.
Mhm.
Because she wants daily things. I know the preparation was already done by Iramin. Can you remind me what you did, Iramin?
Yeah, so I wild shaped into a spider, and then remember there was the big alarm bell? I
Yeah.
cut the rope to the alarm bell and then wrapped it around my staff and hung it so it's still taut, and it'll still seem like they could pull on the rope, but if they pull on the rope, the bell will not ring. So I disabled the bell and then spider shaped back and met you guys back at the little hovel that we're staying at, the inn. That's the singular big room. And that was it. I mean, there wasn't really anything else to do. We scouted it out. Me and Nick arranged. I forget the name that I used. I acted like a dumb giant.
I think you just used club.
Club. That was
Club.
it.
I watched the whole stream
Best-
back today to make sure I knew what was going on.
Hmm.
That's rough. Hearing
Um,
your own voice and shit.
yeah.
I've gotten over it. It's actually
Woo!
possible. It was actually possible for me, but I was able to get over it quite a while ago. Perks of being
Did you figure out-
perks of being a theater kid.
Yeah. Did you figure out our audio being quieter?
There's
'Cause I
a
know
setting
we
on
kind of quiet.
there's a setting on OBS that controls other desktop audio, and I just need to fiddle with that some more. Hopefully, it's at a more acceptable level this time. You know what? Just in case, I'll move it up just a bit higher.
I would have left if your Discord did like a special animation when you did that.
I've tried. I've tried so many of these. I mean, the confetti is definitely a new one.
That's for sure.
But
All right. So, your plan was to meet with the Duke at the end of the workday. Correct?
Yeah, once the when
Yeah,
the
but it was going to be
sun
the
goes
following.
down.
It was going to be the following day.
Right. I
because
just
because the caravan that we were on leaves the following morning of the heist. So that's why we were waiting until tomorrow night to pull off the heist.
okay. So, for the rest of the day before, in that case, is there anything particular that any of you wanted to do?
What is it? This line in this line in my notes says, "Uses spear to fish rock." What the hell does that mean?
Uses
what
spear.
the hell does that
That was
mean?
not
have-
that was not a plot line last session at all.
Then again, you were, in your
You
own
were a
words,
little
you were
silly.
4 beers deep, so
True. Yeah.
I don't know how much that affects you, but just throwing that out there.
I would
Definitely
like
need
to
something,
spend
but-
some of my hard-earned gold on a new great axe, considering mine is made of driftwood and haphazard metal. Which I don't know how much a great axe costs. But that's the only thing I'd be doing.
I wish Roll20 had prices of stuff. Ah, crap.
I have the player's handbook list saved as an Excel sheet somewhere. I can send it to you. Makes it way
Please.
easier.
Please, please.
I think it's like
30 gold.
either 10 or 30.
That's what I'm seeing.
Okay, then never mind. I will hold off on that venture.
Alright. Anybody else?
I guess I would do the sending to Nail.
Okay.
And I guess, what would I say? Scoped out the bike. Going to do heist, only one entrance, so it might get a bit dicey.
You get the response of, okay. Thank you.
Alright. Because yeah, there was only the one entrance, right? That was what we had
Correct.
found out.
Got chocolate milk.
Yeah, there wasn't even a way to get to it from the bell, right? Like it was literally just a bell with a rope that goes through the floor.
Yep.
Hmm.
Alright. Anything else you do in preparation?
No. I'm good.
Alright. So that day passes, no incident. Next day, is there anything you do just before?
Just see if there's like any new like change of guard.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was gonna
does it
say.
seem like there's more security?
Do a general Overwatch. Well, I guess I probably shouldn't do that because I think me and Sir Desmond are supposed to be somewhere that's not there. So I would not do it.
You don't
The
see
rest of us can go.
what time. What time are you looking for a change of guard? Let's say that. Let's do that.
Whenever the most likely the change of guard would be, that is the time I choose. um, so what time? So they said they're open until sundown.
Yes.
So no specific time. Um,
Mm,
I mean, I would check around. Like,
Probably like 2
I guess I
p.m.
wouldn't.
or something.
I don't know. I guess more so. I'm more so looking to see if it seems to be more guarded than prior. Not necessarily just a changing of the guard, but more so if they seem prepared for something.
No. I need to turn that down. The number of guards is the same.
No, and during the day, there's like no notable distractions, like just a relatively calm day in Sherelle.
Relatively calm. People going about their businesses. There's a pretty thriving marketplace, as this is a well-traveled city. And as always, of course, the bank gets quite a lot of business because of its profession. But other than that, day just like yesterday.
And we verified the location of Nail's dagger, right? It was in that display case by the entrance.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Okay.
saw it in that video.
Cool. Got all
It
we
was
need.
actually in that room to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
with
that,
the carpet.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Did Iraman, because Iraman came into the main vault, didn't he? Or supposedly?
Yes, you
Did
he
you see
as a
any
spider
gold?
he went down the rope which led to the vault.
And did you see any gold in there? Or was it in like a...
Oh yeah.
Do we know? Oh, you did. Okay.
Piles and piles of gold. Almost Scrooge McDuck levels of gold.
that's a lot.
Alright.
Should we go over the plan one more time? Just in case.
Yeah, because so we had Octavius was going to go up to the tower to make sure that to keep an eye out for if any backup were to come somehow, despite
I
the bell
think-
not being able to be rung. Or
I think that was the old plan before we
Oh.
disabled the bell.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now that the...
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Iraman.
I was gonna say I thought we were just doing a smash and grab, just like
Yeah.
all
At
walk
this
in, beat
point.
the shit out of them, and then get as much as we can and get out. one guy on guard, everybody else in.
That works. A run and gun.
You know, we're level 2. Let's not get overzealous.
Yeah.
Love a good run and gun.
All right. Any last minute preparations?
No.
I look at the group and I, without explanation, go. One bark means yes. 2 barks means no. I can carry a lot more than you think I can. So, if we run into a
What's
lot
your
of
carrying
weight,
capacity? 1,000 something.
yeah, yeah. So
You wanted to hide that info from me.
I did. I thought it'd be very funny, just to casually be like, "Oh, and by the way."
Actually, that does lead me to a question. Do you want me to mute you all when we take a break later?
That's up to you.
Yes, probably. I mean, I think that's
Gives
for the
one of
best.
us
It gives us a break too.
Okay. I will make sure to do that.
You can just deafen yourself on Discord. It'll do it.
Definitely.
And yeah, that's
I mean,
the plan.
should I go in first to try and get them to kind of lower their guard a bit?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Well, you see, the issue is I can only shapeshift into creatures twice and only for 2 hours. So our window here is kind of limited if we're going to be using that as an infiltration and exfiltration technique. We need to be hasty about it. We can't be hanging out and plotting and scheming. Once we go, and we got to get out. We could do the plan we were talking about. I'll spider up and hang out on Desmond's shoulder until the time is right, and then become something a little bit more fun.
All right.
But if we do that, we got no room for failure. We got 1 hour. That's it.
Well, we should. How greedy should we be? And what is the point of like no return? Like we should have probably a signal of shit's getting heavy. Dip.
I mean,
Like-
there's only one entrance, so as long as we don't do anything loud, and as long as we don't let anybody run out.
Where is the bank located relative to the city we're in?
It is on the northern end.
Northern end. So like right past like its woods.
There's a few residences on the other side of it, but yeah, on the other side of that is just forest.
And the direction of the ship from the other town, the port town that we traveled from, is that
East.
east? Okay.
So shit hits the fan
North to the woods, then east.
north to the woods, then east.
Yeah.
And then you can howl, correct? If we hear howling, we can go towards you.
Yep. And it'll be
Howling
real
is
loud.
good.
So
Yes, howling
Howling
good.
is good.
if you hear a howl, follow it. If it's a wolf, I'm sorry, you just got really unlucky and there was a wolf out. But otherwise, it's me. So.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could do something really funny.
Okay, here's the thing. Even if we do hear a wolf howl, we will all most likely hear it. And even if it is a random wolf, we will still all be there. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I think it works out in the end.
This is assuming that I lose you guys, which I intend not to. But if I do, by happenstance, that's how we'll find each other. I'm assuming I'll be carrying most of the cargo, because, I mean, 500 pounds of gold is a shitload, don't get me wrong. But perhaps best not to put all of our eggs in a single basket in case that basket gets a hole in it, you know?
Basket being the bag of holding that Aloric has.
Yeah, what if he gets detained, or if I get detained, who knows? We got to balance our priorities. That's all.
Aloric,
Yes.
if shit starts hitting the fan, how fast can you run?
25 feet.
Stubby legs.
All right.
I'm a dwarf.
No disrespect, but if it comes to it, how against it are you of me picking you up and running?
That seems very embarrassing, actually, to be honest. Well, can you? I'm wearing scale mail.
Uh,
It's still probably nowhere near what he can carry.
Well, I'm
As
just
far-
wondering.
he's also
I'm just want to be.
Actually-
Yeah, because
I mean,
I don't know.
I've been on a diet recently. It's not going as well as I was hoping.
And yeah, with Ehrman around, you can't really eat much
You
meat.
know,
So you've been kind of
Mm.
thinning out over the past week or so.
Ehrman's actually really skinny. He surprisingly eats about as much as you guys do. Just doesn't actually consume that much food.
but if you were carrying me, you would only be half your movement.
Even if I could carry you without going over my.
I think when you carry another person, I'm not sure if this is a rule
That's
or
if
not.
you're grappling them. But
Yeah,
it's-
I
If,
mean,
if you're a willing participant, I'm not sure.
it just contributes to your carry weight, I believe, was written. But
well, that's
Oh,
for the DM to decide, not me.
yeah,
Well,
give it a test run.
my plan was to take everybody down so I wouldn't have to run. But
just as like a precaution, like
no,
that's
I
why I was.
understand. You're
That's
just
why I was
covering
asking
bad,
first.
worst case scenario, right? No, it's fine. That's fine.
All right. Last resort, though. I
I understand.
wouldn't. Yeah, last resort.
all right. Are we doing this thing, or are we hanging out and chit chatting?
Oh, one more thing. I think I can't remember. I don't think that we had made any special mention last time of like removing our weapons before we went into the bank. Was there any reaction to going in there while armed?
No.
Because yeah, I mean, yeah, we weren't asked to like remove them and leave them somewhere when we went in last time. So okay, I was just thinking about that. That was my only thing.
All right. The hour is nigh. The time has come. And when you get to the place, Duke Gentra is just outside the manor with two guards looking up at the sun, at the sky, looking around for you until you finally approach. What is your next move?
Are we doing the spider bit or spider bit with the new guy, or are we gonna do that way we got three, one for each of us? Or am I acting as club again?
I kind of
as
liked Club.
the spider because he said just one person.
All right, who are you taking in with you then?
I thought I have in my notes just one to make the payment,
Well,
so he
he-
didn't agree.
I think your big role was him allowing club to come. So the other plan was I become a spider, and then you just say club got sick, so somebody else is in the place of club. So that way we can have three in, because I'll be a spider on your shoulder, somebody else will walk in with you, and you have
Club got clubbed.
All right. Yeah.
But then they're probably gonna ask where is club and be very suspicious. So up to you. I'm at your behest, sir. I'll go along with whatever plan you think fits best.
I guess I'd take Octavius then.
If we do that, what does the group feel about that plan? Do we think we should be pressing him for more favors, or do we think we should go in as we are? Me and him, and then you guys come in afterwards.
I think that'll work just fine. I think it's all just a means to the same end.
All right. I think we go in. Honestly, I saved the other my energy in case we need it.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
you guys wait about 10 minutes and then come on in. Or if once again you hear a medium volume howl from inside the bank, I promise that one's not a different wolf. That's actually me. So once
I will
again,
listen for a specifically medium-sized sounded howl.
thanks. Once again, I will remind y'all: 1 bark for yes, 2 barks for no. Okay, I can't talk, so yeah, that's it. I say we just go do it.
Okay. So you approach the Duke, and he says,
Yes.
"Good grief! Are you always this late?"
Oh, I'm so sorry, Duke Gentra. You see, it's as I said, we would need a bit of time to put together all of the sails, but we've arrived, and hopefully, at your leisure, we may proceed.
All right, come on inside. He leads you within.
How is he walking in? Does he just like walk in with his guards behind him and then us behind them? Or
Yep.
does he have his guards wait to like flank us?
He goes, and then his guards go.
Okay.
Oh, is this you have Persona music on it? Very funny.
It does sound like Persona.
You can see it if you click on the jukebox. It shows what the
Oh.
song is. Kevin McLeod song.
Oh, it sounds like a Persona song. I was gonna say that's so fitting with the heist. It's great.
We're gonna get velvet roomed.
All right. Desmond and Iriman.
It's club. Thank you very much, Dan.
Club. You walk inside. He sits down at a desk and he starts writing up different things on different forms. What did you say the name of your business was again?
Um.
I did not write that in my notes.
Acid's Breath
Neither.
Incorporation.
I'm not sure
Uh,
who came up with the name because I think I just said that we were like
Merchants.
yeah, we were just merchants for a family, some random family.
No, we should say we're from the
Um,
goblin ship. That's what we should say.
um,
While he's
Where-
discussing this with him, Jotty, just to put this out there, Iraman is going to peek his head around the corner and kind of do a cursory glance and get a head count. How many people? What they look like? Anybody look like a,
All right, well, move in.
super legit warrior? Okay.
are we supposed to be in the map right now? I just see blackness.
Uh-oh. Wrong token. Iraman will walk over here and place himself against this pillar. Just lean.
How about
Okay,
now?
I see it. Yeah. Yes, the name of our business, it was Port Road Traders.
He's taking down information. Iriman, you see the vault locked. You see 3 guards to your right, 1 to your left.
Is there a window in between us? Is there like a bank teller style setup, or is it just like a desk?
It's just like a desk.
Okay.
And actually,
You
move
tell him
right here.
about-
The desk is in between you.
Oh, yeah. See.
You tell him about secret deal you want to make, but too many people here to talk about.
He just
It's,
slowly looks up at you. What on earth does this thing talk about?
Well, you see, your lordship, I was going to wait until after we had made the proper transaction, but it is true, if I were to be able to speak with you a bit more privately, there might be things we could discuss. As I've mentioned, we work for the Ashford family out of Crater Bay, very notable family, as you might know, and I'm just assuming that with my background, I know some actual
Mhm.
family from that place. That would be so. I'm not speaking out my ass, but
Oh, you're good.
yes,
You're good.
there might be. We would like further access to the market in this area, but of course we would like to do it with your grace.
And what would I be getting?
Too many
Well,
people.
Yeah,
Secrets.
That's the sort of thing that, as I mentioned, we'd have to discuss
Gods aren't
more
paying attention.
privately.
Just say it.
Hmm.
You wouldn't believe the number of things
Uh,
they hear on a daily basis. It's a bit ridiculous
No.
sometimes.
I'll take the opportunity to sort of look around. What are the guards paying attention to right now?
They are going about their nightly They're beginning their nightly duties.
So are they even really like looking over in our direction?
No.
Stab him.
Is there anything that sort of like separates like would there be anything that would prevent people from like just going around the desks?
No. Why?
I'm just going to like while I'm still looking around, I'm going to like look sort of over in the direction of club, and then look back toward the Duke and say, "You're right. The guards, they don't seem to be paying very much attention. I agree. I think perhaps we can discuss this behind the back sort of deal."
I'm going to. Hmm. Trying to think if there's a way I could draw the attention of all the guards and let Nick just slit this dude's throat. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Not Nick,
Yeah.
sorry, wrong character, Desmond. Slit this dude's throat, but I have concerns that it would draw more attention than if I were to do nothing. I'm going to, just as an exercise, walk right here and go, what behind door? Big door. We like big door. Trying to pull the Duke's attention.
So two guards immediately walk over to your location. Say, get back over there. Get back over there.
Please excuse him. I'm so sorry, Duke Gentra.
Over here, and I'm gonna start walking towards this back way that the guy was guarding.
Excuse you.
This
What
way?
are you doing?
This way.
Get back to your master, whatever this guy is.
Okay.
Um,
And I'm just gonna look at Desmond and shrug.
yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Well, how about this first?
One of them.
What
You
exactly?
hear one of them mutter under his breath, "I thought Goliaths were smarter than this."
So what exactly was the amount that you were seeking for the taxes? We'll start with that, and perhaps we'll see. There might be a bit more.
He starts going through this whole thing explaining how taxes work, and he's being very condescending because he can't believe you don't know, kind of deal.
All right. So as he's explaining, I'm going to drop my coin pouch and have the coins, like, I want to drop it in a way so the coins just like go all over the place.
Okay.
Especially like I want a lot of them to sort of like roll through the desks and stuff to the other side.
Yeah. He's
I
he sighs and rolls his eyes, and he's just like, "Oh, gods, can you compose yourself?"
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Please allow me to pick these up, and if I could just get some help. I know a lot of them went over to the other side. Any of them that get picked up, they'll be going to you anyway. So if your guards could lend some assistance, could get through this a bit quicker. I'm so sorry. And I'll start sort of picking them up where I'm at, and
This
I'll look over
guard
to
and this guard start picking up coins, just
Club
groaning
as
the whole
I'm
time.
as I lean down. Look over to Club and sort of indicate toward the coins on the other side.
Me pick up, me get, me help,
as,
me help.
And as soon as he gets over to where that other guard, like as I'm like leaning down and like picking up coins, sort of like underneath the desk, I'm going to draw my flintlock pistol and then stand up and aim it at the Duke, and just put a finger over my mouth.
I'm gonna at the same time.
Whoa! Excuse you! What in the blazes do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna take the guard and take my dagger and put it to his kidney, and I have him like his mouth covered with my dagger to his kidney.
All right. The other three guards immediately put their spears at the ready.
And I'm going to look over to the other guards, and then I'm going to look at Duke Gentra, and I'm going to say, "Alright, here's the rub. The thing is, unless you want your precious Duke here to die, and your jobs to be forfeit, along with your friend over there that Club is holding to die as well, we're going to be picking what we want from this place. Do you all understand? And if you put up a fight, we've got just as many to match your numbers waiting outside for the right signal, and they really want your blood."
And to show them that we mean business, because Irman has basically no moral compass for human beings, he's gonna take the dagger and just slice his cheek to let him know it's a real knife, and he will fuck him up.
Okay. All right, Desmond, give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Such huge rolls for loyalty. What the fuck? That's so crazy.
So the Duke just goes, "I suppose I'm at the end of the stick, so
That's quite right.
Go unlock the vault." And
Me want shiny stabby thing too. Shiny stabby.
so this
Yes,
guy,
we want that dagger from the display case first and foremost.
bloody Dak. Oh, good heavens! Can't believe you're here for that.
Yup, stabby, look pretty. Me want it.
And while the guards are doing whatever,
So this guard turns around, walks back, and goes over to the case to unlock it.
I'm going to drag this guy. I have a very intricate plan here. I'm going to drag this guy, Jotty, if you would let me.
Okay.
Reminder, I'm probably 3 feet taller than him, but I'm going to drag him to the entrance here and hold him here. So my dagger is against, but I want to be by the entrance specifically with him.
Here.
Yes, and I'm keeping my ears out and my eyes out for anything coming from behind me, but also I specifically want him in front of me because I don't want people to get by me, and I know this is the only way in and out. That's all. I don't want one of them to make a break for it and be able to get out. So I'm holding my action to wild shape into a direwolf in the event that one of them tries to break and make it out of the door, because then I will become a large creature and completely block the entrance so they can't get out.
Right.
So.
Right. So this guard comes back and He holds out the dagger, says, "This the one?"
Is it the one?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead and place it on the desk right there, and don't get too close.
He hesitates a moment, then he just slowly puts the dagger down.
That's right. Alright. I grab the dagger, and then I say to Duke Gentra, alright, I want you to stand up out of your chair
He
and
stands
come
up.
over toward me, across the other side. And as he does so, I'm gonna sort of match him. Then I'm gonna motion toward the guards, just stay where they're standing as he's walking. And I'm gonna say, alright, turn around and walk toward me.
And while he's doing this,
walk-
I'm gonna kind of poke the guy a little bit in his ribs to make him make a noise, so they're reminded, hey, I have the other guy here too.
Alright, he does so.
Alright, I'm gonna kick the back of his legs and say, on your knees, mate.
He gets on his knees. Oh,
I'm gonna-
I should have known this was suspicious.
I'm gonna put it right up against the back of his head, and I'm gonna, with my other hand, I'm gonna start fiddling around for some of my rope. I'm gonna try to grab it out and start tying him up.
Give me a dexterity check.
Can I do sleight of hand?
Yeah. Sleight of hand makes sense.
Yeah,
Nice.
Desmond's the bosun
Hey.
right now. He should know how to tie stuff up pretty good at
Hey.
this point.
Right, but it's doing it one-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, you get him sufficiently tied up.
All right.
And he starts just muttering under his breath.
I wanna.
Desmond, Mr. Masterman,
You don't.
hand rope.
Ehrman, you don't gotta keep doing that, mate. It's all right, but
Shit,
I
man,
understand.
it was fun. I was having a good fucking time doing it.
The same guard that muttered
Um,
before goes, "I knew Goliaths were smarter than
Have these dumb fucks tie each other up. Don't go tying them up, man. Hand the rope to one, tell them to tie the others. If they don't listen, this guy gets his fucking kidney cut out and I sell it on the black market
Yeah.
for like 2 silver, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Duke Gentry, tell your men here to come on over and do exactly as my friend here said. Let's have all your guards tie each other up. We want this to be as painless as possible.
All right.
I'd like for
men.
this guy to keep his kidney. I think it's cool to have a kidney. It's cool to be able to drink with a liver and all that, but I will remove them if you make me. So please don't make me.
All right. You've made your point. Let's not escalate this to any sort of bloody violence. Men, do as they say. And they all
as they're
they tie each other up, like you said.
I would gesture to them to tie themselves to the pillars that are in this room so they can't fake it. Like, I want to see that your hands are fucking tied. Like, you can't move, you know?
Like that?
And then I'm going to go around after they've tied each other, and I'm going to kick each one in the chest to make sure the rope doesn't break, that they're actually tied.
Okay. They are all actually tied.
I'm so dead.
all right, Ehrman. Let's get everyone else in here. Make it a bit.
I'm going to peek my head out the front door and do a whistle. And then if they don't respond to the whistle, I'm going to go, woo. How? Woo.
Oh, is that the medium howl?
Fucking a woo.
It went better than I thought it would. I didn't have to do
Awooga.
it. So.
Mm.
I'm guessing we hear this, Jotty?
Yeah, you hear it.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Who's staying on
Is there-
watch? Somebody's got to stay on watch. Does anybody have the ability to talk through surfaces, perchance? I'm thinking particularly astute dwarf, perchance.
I mean,
What did you
I
say?
can talk to people if I can see them, but not through walls.
We need to be through walls if we can.
I mean, you could just stand at the door and have someone within eyesight.
Dude. I'm just worried
As long
about
as it's one of them.
what if these folks organize something where it's, hey, if you don't see us in an hour, send the guard, you know?
We ought to
Not
be
really
quick
sure.
about this. But where are the keys, Duke Gentra? And I'll start feeling around his body.
Ah, yes, the keys for the vault. Yes, in my pocket here. And he just kind of moves his head towards his breast pocket.
I'm going to, while he's getting the keys, grab the dagger off the desk and toss it over my shoulder to somebody to take to alert to put in the bag. Don't want to be forgetting this. It's the whole reason we came here. Honestly, not even the fact that it was a bank. We just came for the knife, but the fact that it is a bank makes this much more fun. So,
All right. I guess so. We put the blade in the bag of holding,
Okay.
and then
Do you have any other guards or anyone in here that we ought to know about, Duke Gentra? I mean, I know this is also your residence, so you got a wife, a pretty young lass you don't want us to mess with? Let us know, because if we get shocked, we might do something irrational.
also, I would stress how important it is to be honest in a situation like this, because I am going back there to check, and if I do find out you did lie, I will cut out their liver and kidney, like I almost did with that gentleman over there. So, be truthful, if you will.
No, I'm being truthful. The guards you see here are all the guards that I have.
Guard. It's not the question we asked. Is there anybody else in this building that ain't
I
tied up?
suppose, yes, there are others here. There are 3 paid servants in the quarters to the... Will you pull the damn bell already?
He's probably been trying. That shit don't work. Yeah, I thought about that already. It's great, though. I mean, you know, it's really... You think you're very smart, and it is very cool, but, no, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's at this point you see
and I'll-
him... It's at this point you see him even further... Oh my gosh.
Aloric, come over here, mate. I think we'll have need.
Oh,
of
did you
your
guys call
expertise.
us in or
Yes,
signal
yes,
us to
they
come
did.
in?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear a wolf howl though.
Well,
You
I
went,
leaned
"Oh,
out. I
woo."
whistled, and then I leaned out. And if you guys didn't respond to the whistle, I went, "Oh, woo, wolf howl, whatever." You know, I'm in.
So, when I did detect magic, there was a lot more magic in that case than just the dagger, just for information. Also, the rope is in the vault, so there's guards in the vault.
There was one. There's one that's stationed in the vault. I knew that. I would have relayed that to you guys too. But
Well, no,
there
what I'm
is-
saying is that's who we
I
know that
suppose
that
now
rope
the
is
man
in the
is
vault.
useless.
So if he's saying to pull the rope already, that means there's somebody in the vault currently.
Yep.
yes.
That's all.
So at this point, I think here we go. All right, Vault Boy, come on out. Open up the door. Tie yourself up like the rest of them. If you don't, blah blah blah. Gonna kill you. Cut out your liver. I said it 100 times now. You get the message.
He's locked in
And,
there. He doesn't have the key.
That's
Where
kind
are
of fucked
these-
up.
That
Why would
way
Is there a
he
toilet
can't-
in there?
That way he can't steal from me as easily.
Gedry, you're a real piece of work. You know that?
I would say the
Did you
same
just
to
Where
piss
you.
on the floor? in
Where
here?
are these?
Well,
Desmond, you did find the keys.
Yeah, and where are these maidservants of yours?
He gestures down this hallway.
Lord, could you go put them to sleep? Just ease the panic a bit.
how many people are over there?
3.
And
Just
supposedly
3
they're
maidservants.
civilian maids.
Well, if they're not harming anything.
Oh, we don't want them to start screaming their heads off now, do we?
Why are we using Geneva definitions, guys? What's going on? Civilian.
Well, anyway, I'll take Duke Gentra and tie him up to the pillar too.
Let me get out of your way.
Let's start sweeping this place clean. All right, everybody.
You guys got this. Bring me anything you want me to carry. Set it in front of me, or I don't know. Figure it out. If you can't carry it all, I'll do something. But otherwise, I'm gonna sit and keep an eye on these guys because I think they're gonna try something shady, and I would like to dissuade them.
Where's
Citrine's just gonna walk up to Gentra and just kind of look at him and just go, "So nobody to warm your bed, huh? That's rough, buddy." I kind of get it.
He goes up. He makes a face as if he's about to say something, and then he. I don't need to explain myself to you.
No,
Yeah,
just looking at you explains enough. Then.
Yeah, all this money you still can't pull it. That's kind of embarrassing. Man. That's kind of crazy.
And what if I'm
Hey.
not interested?
Good for
Sure.
you, I guess.
Sure, buddy. She's just gonna walk away like an
Where's
absolute
the-
asshole.
Where's the vault?
Hey,
Here.
Desmond,
Directly
once
behind the
you-
desk.
once you're done opening the vault, toss me those keys. I'll try to open this room down here.
Actually,
Just kick
could
it,
I-
big giant man. See if you can get it open.
Oh, not my
Professor
room.
Gonzalez.
Ugh.
Oh, we want everything, my friend.
He's got a waifu pillow in there.
Yeah.
Look, you said there were some other goods in the display case.
Yeah,
How
there
about you
would.
go and grab them?
All right. I will walk heavily on the rug.
Citrine, you're with me in case the guard in the vault tries to pull anything tricky.
Aloric,
Captain.
you walk over the rug. You said heavily.
Yes.
you hear the Duke groan. Just, no.
I look back at him while I'm walking.
No, not that rug.
I'm gonna when he's doing that, I'm gonna look over to Larry and be like, "Did you remember to wear the boots covered in dog feces that you have not washed for 17 years that I asked you to wear today?" Or
Yep, those are the ones.
nice, that's good.
And those are dwarf feet too.
Ooh, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna.
They're quite stanky.
So,
I'm gonna-
Aloric, the only other magic item in there is a highly decorated sword.
Like a long sword, or
Yes.
That's worth something.
all right. I kind of look around, like to make sure that there's not a trap if I lift it out of there. Which, I don't know, investigation.
Like we cased it earlier.
Yeah.
Well, and
not inside
that
the-
one guy did open the case to get the
Exactly.
Yeah.
yes.
Well, just check that it's not
Sure.
attached to like a rope or something that's gonna fucking activate some mechanism.
Yeah, just generally. I mean, I'm not.
True.
Wrong.
You're not wrong. We could have that could be a bait.
All right.
Never trust Jotty.
If it looks okay, I'll grab the sword. Maybe one of our group can use it.
I was gonna say I feel like I walked around and cased the joint pretty thoroughly. So
Yeah, you take the longsword. There was another item that wasn't magic, but it was in the display case. It's like a golden ball with decorative spikes. It's easily worth about 1,000 gold.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'll grab it. That
That's-
weighs
that's-
less than 1,000 gold pieces to put in the bag. Okay.
Alright. Then I'll open the vault like a Navy SEAL with my pistol at the ready.
Jotty, while they're
I'll-
processing all this, I am both keeping an eye on the people in front of me, but I'm also very carefully and occasionally glancing to the door to my back, listening for any movement outside. I'm assuming since it's like at night, there's not a lot of shit going on the street, and like any noise that I hear from the street, I'm turning around and looking immediately.
Gotcha.
Citrine's just in it like a cool guy.
So
So just
Desmond,
order of order of operations, Desmond unlocked the door, tossed me the key.
Yeah.
Aloric went
toss
And
over
us.
here. And at this point, I have unlocked the door but not have gone in.
Okay. So Desmond, you open the door. As stated, this is a treasury vault. You see many large piles of gold, expensive jewelry pieces, gems, and other valuables. Tables, papers, signs that seem to organize everything here. And the guard is just with a very confused and a bit disparaged look, just pulling vainly on the rope, and then you come in, he just...
And I'll just say, on your knees, mate.
Okay. And he gets on his knees.
I'll go tie him up and drag him. I'll drag him back, and I'll say to Citrine, grab everything in here as much as you can. Start bagging it up.
Wait. Before you do that, have our short-kneed friend over here take a look, make sure there's nothing's going to explode if you touch it, because I feel like that would be a very common thought to do inside of a bank vault.
I suppose that would have been a good idea, but unfortunately that sort of thing costs money. Great.
Insight
That's
check.
not what all of this is.
Insight check this fucking liar real
Yeah,
quick.
insight. Go ahead.
Nat 1. That's not a good first roll, guys, of the night. Okay.
Why would he lie? Why would he lie?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, you're so right.
Why?
Alright, yeah,
Wow.
go ahead, Aloric. Do one of those searches for magic that you've got.
Oh, in the vault itself?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just in
Yeah,
case
sure
there's
can.
anything tricky.
Okay.
And Octavius, let us know what's in that room.
There are no magical items at all within the vault.
Okay.
Is there any magic at all?
No.
I would focus on jewelry and gems first because it weighs less.
Gotcha. She's just gonna start picking up random shit.
Octavius, this is a very lavish bedroom with an unmade bed.
Oh, who has the bag
There
of
is a
holding?
personal desk and locker. On the desk, you see several books concerning economy, and a couple private documents. And by private, I mean not belonging to the Duke, but belonging to other citizens and their businesses and expenses and whatnot.
Any names that strike my eye?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation. I'm super good at investigation. As a barbarian with 8 intelligence. A 7.
Frankly, you see so many different names. You start kind of just zoning out and you decide it's better to just put them away. There's nothing you can gain from here.
I'll just take the one that looks like it has the fanciest seal. Wax seal or something. And that's what I'll do. I'm like, this seal looks like it has a gold dragon on it.
Okay.
This looks important. And then I'll put it in my pack. And then I'm gonna try to open this chest, but I can wait until everyone else does what they want to do.
Who has the bag of holding?
Aloric does.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say to give it to the people in the vault so they can use it. Well, I guess if the people in the vault are just grabbing stuff, I'm gonna go over to Duke Gentra and I'm gonna ask, so those documents you were working on those would legitimize us as a business, right?
At least in the eyes of the human kingdom, yes. Why?
How about you finish working on that document for us? and I'll sort of go over to the desk and try and grab the wand and bring it back over to him.
He gives you a very incredulous look. Really? What sort of business would this be?
Doesn't matter what sort of business it is. All that matters is that it makes us look legitimate. You feel?
I don't see the point in this.
Listen, Chantra, let's be realistic here, man. There's a couple ways this ends. One, you survive, you report this to whoever your insurance company is, or to the Crown, or whoever, and you get a reimbursement. It doesn't really affect you that much. You report us, you don't know who we are, we're never seen again, it doesn't matter. Or, you know, you legitimize us for our future operations, who can undermine possibly your opponents if the occasion strikes us. And then also, who's to say because our business is booming, you don't get a little bit of kickback on the end, you know?
Are you trying to force me to owe you a favor?
Chantra, if you don't sign the documents and make us a legitimate business, I'm going to kill you. End of discussion.
Fine.
Now that is an entrepreneur.
Octavius, while that is going on, you open the locker. You see several pieces of jewelry and very expensive looking clothing.
All right, I will pick some of it. In regards to the personal documents, was that including like any drawers in that desk as well?
Yes.
Okay. And so I'll take like the jewelry. Why not the clothes too? And most importantly, is there anything under the bed?
The bed frame is not lifted, so no.
All right, then I just fluff the bed to see if there's anything.
Just bed.
Sounds good. I'll
Everything
take one of
in-
those. I
everything
take
in
one of those
that-
pillows. Those things are probably super comfortable. And the blanket. Fuck it.
It does feel.
It's it feels like Sherpa. This is Sherpa blanket right here.
Pretty much is a Sherpa.
Yeah.
Everything in the locker totals 2,000 gold.
Nice.
Then
Do something really
you get
annoying,
A very,
like-
very comfortable blanket and a pretty damn comfortable pillow.
Yeah, just do something really stupid and annoying, but like not at all profitable. Like steal all of just his cups, nothing else.
Just his
Actually,
cup.
I want to
Just his cutlery.
for the document that Duke Gentra signs. I want to draft a document that has like similar details, but like a different name, and then present it to him, like sort of fold it over, so that he only sees the signature and not like the name of the business. If you sort of understand what I'm saying, so that he wouldn't know what he's actually signing, and so that we would still be sort of anonymous with this like deed or whatever.
And he rolls his eyes and signs. Oh, you think you have it all figured out, don't you?
Indeed, we do. I'm gonna head over to his desk, where Nick just grabbed that stuff. I'm gonna grab another piece of paper of something that I saw him sign earlier, or like just find something that has a signature on it and compare it to the one that he just signed with Nick to make sure that he's not fucking like making it look different across the two to be fake. Because I feel like he thinks he's fucking slick like that, and if he did that, he's dead. So. I told him. I told him the rules of this
signatures
engagement,
are
so.
the same.
Okay. Good business. Is there a seal or anything you seal these with, or wax or something you use, or is this official now? Are we a business?
There's a wax seal on my desk.
Anything
Oh.
special about it? Any special way you place it or anything?
copy the other documents that you see there.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm gonna take one of them and put it in my pocket. One of the documents that has the wax seal, and then I'm gonna take the seal press. And if he has a block of wax that he's been using that's like partially used, I'll take that as well. And then put those in my pocket. And then that's it. And then I'm gonna head back to my door watch.
Actually, you know what? I've just thought of something. You're supposed to be collecting all these taxes for the kingdom, you said, right?
Yes. Why?
How about you sign a document that says you've handed all of this over to us so that we could pass it to the kingdom?
I beg your pardon. What?
Well, this is all the rightful property of the kingdom, is it not? And you have to have someone who's assigned to deliver it, right?
We're giving you your fall guy. Us. We're
No,
a tax
you're
collection
making
company.
me the fall guy with this.
No. It's the company that you had deliver the money for you. You wouldn't be the fall guy, it would be the company. If it's a legitimate company that exists in the eyes of the human empire and they stole the money from you, you ain't the problem, it's the company itself.
Give me persuasion.
I have Nick do it, or
Yeah.
Desmond. I'm so bad. Actually, my persuasion is only 0. I mean, I could, but
Go for it.
okay, we're so backshot.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, it hasn't been keeping.
I think it's a sweet deal.
Oh, okay. It's just the most confusing robbery I've ever had the displeasure of being a part of. And
You been a part of many robberies, or just this one? Is this your first time? Or...
I'm a Taxduke. How many robberies do you think I go through in a month?
0, hopefully. If not, you got a really shitty town guard, and I'm looking at you guys.
Don't give them too much
Usually
grief.
it doesn't get this far.
They're just doing their jobs, Earman. Don't give them too much grief.
Jotty.
Yes.
How secure do these golden armor statues look? Is it one solid thing of metal, or are they like parts put together?
It is a solid sculpture of gold.
So even the sword that they're holding is just an entire part of the structure?
Yes.
Frick. Then I will move on from that idea. Or I'm gonna remove some of the cow manure on my shoe on the rug before I walk over here, actually.
You hear
Not the-
you hear the Duke groan some more. Oh.
We still have 1,000 pounds of carry capacity that Earman would have.
Well, let me calculate.
I don't
let me
think
make sure
we're
know the
putting a
exact
gold
number.
statue in there.
Gold doesn't. How much does gold weigh?
It's like 100 per pound or something. It's not. It's a lot less than you think it is because gold is such a fucking super dense element in real life. It's like not easy to carry.
Yeah.
Since
So-
we put everything.
This in here, what does this appear to be, Jotty? Does it appear to
Um,
be anything?
That is a schedule list of all the appointments he has throughout throughout the coming days.
Okay.
So
As a matter of
50
fact, you
point-
see yourselves penciled in at this time.
Yeah, there you
Can
go.
I be an asshole and like set that on fire?
Oh no.
That's pretty great.
Dude. Oh.
Yeah, go for it.
Oops. Oops. I'm just gonna grab it and it's gonna like just start disintegrating in my hands. And I'll just look at him and go, oops, I forgot I'm fire.
And he just rolls his eyes. Good heavens.
All right. Well, everybody get everything.
I have a total carry capacity of 1,020. I am currently equipped with 32 pounds, which means that I can carry roughly 1,000 pounds total.
Right.
But only for an hour, and then my whole body will probably break in half. So
I mean, I guess the rest of it would just be us stuffing everything into
Yeah.
bag of holding or.
Yeah.
So at
Comfy
50,
blanket, comfy pillow, the gems and the fancy clothing are okay.
so if I were to carry that in just gold, it's 50 per pound, 1,000 pounds. So that's I can carry a max of 50 grand as a wolf.
But then how much can the bag of holding hold as well?
The bag of holding is 500, so it's
500
half that,
pounds.
25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how much gold was in this vault?
We don't know.
More than
Oh,
that.
we don't know. Correct. More than
A
that.
lot.
Oh,
A
okay.
lot.
More
Okay.
than-
I was
More
grabbing
than-
like jewelry and shit. And
So
Yeah, I
one
guess-
sweep of the bag of holding fills the bag of holding up entirely. Just
I got shit. I guess I go start stuffing my pockets. Holy shit!
yeah,
Yeah.
shit. I'll actually
Very
take I'll actually take out the blanket and like shovel gold onto it and then like fold it up into like a sack.
I think there's a story about this somewhere. Some guy called Midas or something. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
Um,
I think this is more of a Icarus.
Yeah.
I guess
Kyrus and Midas.
Yeah.
I guess to expedite things, we basically just grab as much as we
As
can,
we can.
carry
As much
across
gold.
all of us. Yeah.
Well,
and then we leave.
Mine
The
would
amount,
be would
the
need
exact
to be,
amount will be determined later.
Yeah, I was gonna
Sounds
say mine.
good.
Okay.
Mine would need to be an aided process because I have the saddlebags that I replaced my regular bag with, and then when I shapeshift, I would just like those to kind of be over the back of the direwolf, and you guys would need to manually load it. So it's not something I can just do. Like,
Oh yeah. We are.
All right, and then I guess I'll ask everyone. All right, you think we're all good?
Yeah.
Yep.
all right. Somebody watch the
Well-
door. 2 people come with me. We gotta load me up real quick if we could.
All right.
Yeah,
I can help with
guess-
that.
I guess yeah. I was sort of assuming that was part of the getting and everything, but I'll go up to Duke Gentra and say, one last question for you, Duke.
Oh,
You
good
know any
lord,
late
what else
night-
do you want?
You know any late night carriage businesses here around town?
Late night? No. We...
Well, who operates carriages around here?
Any
We're trying
merchant?
to
Any
who
merchant
could
or
take
anyone
us-
working for the caravans?
who could take us west?
I don't. He looks
I'll-
like he
I'll-
genuinely doesn't know.
And I'll say, well, I'm sure there's someone you eye when you've got late night trips you want to take, and you hand some gold over to him. Who is it? Give us a name. Give us anybody.
Bro, are you serious?
my
Okay.
my idea.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say my idea is that like, because we're gonna be like loaded with gold, right? And so we're not gonna want to go back on the carriage that we came with because it's gonna be super weird if we're just loaded. So I wanted to find a different carriage to take back the same night.
Also, I will remind everybody, I have 2 wild shape charges and I need a 1-hour break. Each wild shape charge is only 1 hour. I can't move with 1,000 pounds of gold for more than 2 hours without a 1-hour rest. So I can't we can't just get on a cart and then just set 1,000 pounds of gold down and then just let it exist. I have to be a direwolf at some point in that process. So it's not something we could just do. You know?
Take it slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we would just have to inch back, I think is the best bet. But
Mhm.
Okay, so Desmond, repeat one more time what exactly you're wanting.
Just any information on anybody who has a carriage or wagon that would basically like an Uber. Anybody who would do an Uber for the right amount.
we're wealthy. It's Uber Black for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Uber Copter.
He says, I don't know things off the top of my head. There might be something in my papers.
Oh, those?
Not the ones
The
you
ones I
burned.
burned?
The ones
Okay,
at his
well.
the ones at his desk.
Oh.
Check his papers.
Give me a quick investigation or perception check. Well, one of the first things you see is a merchant by the name of Samuel Venda.
Alright. Well, I suppose that takes care of all that.
You're able to get his
Everyone ready?
address.
Okay. Everyone ready to make ace out of here?
I-
I would just like to describe, as he transitions into a direwolf, he is fucking huge, and I don't think any of you guys would have expected that. As a direwolf, he's massive, because he's already large, and then he's transforming into a large creature. And he, just like in his spider form, the blue war paint that's like permanently affixed to his skin, persists, and it is in his coat, and you see it on his head and along his back. This kind of blue tribal pattern ascends along his fur, and he cannot speak to you at all, but the saddlebags, I would like to think, have transitioned to just be hanging off the side of him, and he's gesturing with his head to just fucking funnel as much shit as can fit into the bag until he signals you to stop by slapping you with his head.
Citrine's gonna speak to Iraman in his mind, and he's just gonna say, "Woof woof woof boy."
I can't respond yet. Okay.
Even with thought.
Wait, if she's forming a telepathic bond, you should be able to respond
Oh,
telepathically.
can you do that? Then
Usually.
I don't know. It doesn't
Usually
it doesn't
that's the
specify on
case.
mine.
Is it just message?
It's awakened mind.
Oh,
It's because it's like it's warlock bullshit.
oh, is that like some subclass shit?
Yeah.
Great old one.
Hey.
Um,
Yeah.
You
So
already said what you were.
that's true. It doesn't say that anybody can speak back to me, but I don't know.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah, you can't speak to
you can't speak
You can
back.
speak to me, I can't speak back.
Just how I like it.
Nice.
I don't even know if dogs can bark. I don't think they can.
All right.
All right, all saddled up, full of gold, gems,
As much as you can.
jewelry,
Which
Mhm.
is
other precious things.
Blanket,
Blanket, yes.
pillow,
Pillow, clothes.
clothes, gems.
whatever you guys want to fit. You have 1,000 pounds. Take your pick.
I think we've got a good chunk.
Mhm.
I think we have a healthy chunk of
Mhm.
goods from this heist. I think.
I would also like to think that Ehrman walking out as a direwolf would scare the fuck out of the guards. Had no idea.
Yeah.
And also still have no idea. So just a
My
massive
gods,
fucking
what is-
10-foot tall wolf. Yeah.
What in the hells is going on here?
I'm going to walk up to Duke Gentra and I'm going to lick
Oh,
his
dear.
face repeatedly.
What
Oh,
was that?
ew.
I'm going to lick his face repeatedly and cover him
Oh,
in
jeez,
slaughter.
stop that! Stop it! Stop it! Get this bloody
And then I'm gonna-
beast off of me!
And I'm going to bite his calf and then I'm going to leave.
Ow!
Oh my god.
And I'm going to push over the desks in the process. I'm just going to walk
Oh my-
through them.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay. I might kill him here.
You're just gonna fucking kill him with that fucking one bite.
Okay. This is a how about a 23 to hit? Is 18 higher than a 23 per chance?
That hits.
Okay.
I think a 23 hits.
I think he's dead, guys.
I think he's dead.
He's gonna bleed out.
9. I got a low
Wow.
roll. That's better.
Hey, at least it's
9.
only 9. He's
yeah,
dead.
it hurt. It fucking hurt.
He's
It's
dead.
just the biggest bite mark out of his leg. And he's just, oh, fuck!
And then I just push over the desk and walk away. No further, no further context. That's it.
Oh, you hear him call out, ladies, please. I could use quite a bit of bandages.
Dear God,
And you guys all exit the bank.
Hera the dog should help.
At this point in time, we'll go ahead and take a 10-minute break. See y'all in a hot second.
your character, click on the green circle above your character, then you can input a value,
Oh,
and then it'll show your health bar to the viewers.
There's actually a way to link it directly to D&D Beyond. too,
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't remember, but yeah.
Well, mine's a little bit confusing because of wild shape, but for you guys, at least it'll give viewers an overview of where our health is at, so that way they can keep along with how everybody's doing without us manually setting it every 5 seconds.
how bloodied are you?
Pretty bloody.
On a scale of 1 to 19, how hurt are you?
Owie.
All right. Who's ready to keep going?
I think we're all
Who's ready to
back.
go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Me and my girlfriend quote that every day. Every single day. It's honestly disturbing.
I'm really full of like TikTok rot.
All right.
All right. So from this point, you, if I understand correctly, you just start heading to this. What did I say, Samuel Venda? You just head to his house.
Yeah. Well, I guess we wanna? Because I know we were sort of discussing if we actually wanted to do that or not, or mainly what was your? Because you were making it sound like it wouldn't really work with the wild
Yeah,
shape
so-
thing, but I was kinda...
So the issue is I can only wild shape for 2 hours, and then I have to have an hour of rest, short rest, in order to be able to wild shape for 2 more hours. Because I cannot physically move with 1,000 pounds of shit on me if I'm not a wolf. So I would have to travel 2 hours, drag the saddlebag off my shoulder, let it rest, pick it back up, transform back into a wolf, travel 2 hours, rinse and repeat. So I would
Well, that's
think
why you
that...
want a caravan, isn't it?
Hmm?
Isn't that why we want a caravan? 'Cause then you
Well,
can just put it in the...
I was going to say, for the sake of security, we travel just 2 hours straight into the woods, and then we sending stone to our crew and say, hey, we need a caravan pickup. We have a fuckload of money, and you need to be discreet about it. Meet us here on this road at this time. Because we have the sending stone to communicate with the ship. And we can inform them of exactly how much we scored, which is approximately a lot. And then let them know, hey, we need assistance. We took on way more than we thought we would. And I think you guys are going to be proud of us, but also don't leave us hanging. We need assistance, you know?
They could at least meet us halfway.
Mm-hmm. Because I was, Jody, I was saying, like, mathematically, right? As a dire wolf, my movement speed is 50 feet. So if I was to double dash every single turn for 2 whole hours, which I can, even if I were to take an hour break in between each 2 hours, I would still be faster in average movement speed than all the other people, because it's 50 feet of movement per turn instead of 30. So, like, I would be faster than them. But the issue is, if it took us 3 days to get here on a cart, it's not going to be fast enough. It's still going to take us like a week to get from one town to the other. So we got to figure something else out, because this shit ain't going to work. For a whole week of me doing this, I would like to think that Irma would get very, very, very tired of doing this over and over and over again. But
Okay, so what are you all doing right now?
2 hours straight north. We talked about that as the plan. 2 hours straight north into the woods. We're at the north end of the city, just as far away as we can get. Pause, then head east of the road after we communicate with our ship and figure out transport's a little bit more reliable than just legging it the whole way.
You just camp out in the woods?
Not a long rest, but just to hang out and chit chat and figure out what we're doing. Also, I'm gonna put the dwarf on my back because I can. As the electrician can ride me.
Yes.
Sure.
That's so cute.
So, what is the exact report you're giving to Nail?
I don't know the sending's done. Whoever has it gets to make the report.
Desmond?
Is Desmond here?
Yeah, I was just grabbing some food.
Not allowed.
Yeah, let's see. 25 words. So, I would I what's the word? I activate the sending stone and I'll say we've completed heist. Carrying hundreds of pounds. Need carriage to road. Need carriage to road. Or need discreet carriage to road outside. To road outside Sherelle. Be quick.
You have 9 more words. I think.
I mean,
Ish.
yeah. I think I said everything though. What else? What do we? Yeah, that's pretty much it.
The response from Nail is, "We can't help you there. You'll have to find something in Sherelle yourselves."
Ugh.
All right.
Did they even want this gold that badly? Damn.
Well, it sounds like
Why
we won't
we'll
be
buy
able
our
to-
own fucking ship.
We won't be able to get any help from. Won't be able to get any help from now.
Hmm.
What do you all?
I
What do you all suppose we do? We go back and try and get a carriage, or?
I say we just take some of this money and just buy a carriage. They don't have to know the total amount we're bringing back. We could just use some of it. What are
Right.
they
some
gonna
horse-
know?
Buy some
That's-
horses, yeah.
That's why I had those documents prepared in case anybody asked any questions.
I'll just
Yeah,
buy whatever
I
the hell
sure
we
as shit
need.
can't come back. I mean, I gotta sit here with the gold, and I prefer not to do that alone if I could. It's,
Yeah,
we can charge-
I'll stay with you.
and then he can get on my back. I can take the rest of his gold. Meet you on the road. We get in the back of the cart. Me as a wolf, him as whatever he is now, and then we ride on back to the ship.
Right.
So you want Desmond and I to procure a carriage and then meet you guys on the road?
If you can do so safely.
I-
If the authorities are looking for you, then no. But
I mean, I could get back. I could get back real quick, right by myself. I can go almost just as fast as human. I can in the wolf form.
The only issue is we're 2 hours north of Sherelle. We went there at nighttime when the sun is down. So it's going to take you 2 hours to get back. It is going to be
Oh, I can go a bit quicker than that.
midnight.
I can go a bit quicker than that.
we give him the bag of holding. He hands over the bag of holding that's got so much gold that nobody can say no to that offer. If you say, "Hey, give me 3 of your horses in your fucking cart," and they go, "Sure, this is like more money than I've ever seen in my entire life." And then we come back with 1,000 pounds of gold, which is a lot, by the way. I don't think they'll be too sad at us for that. We don't have to get the whole bag of holding, but maybe dump out half of it, just an amount that's so crazy they can't say no.
And
You know?
just keep the blanket and pillow though. I'm looking forward to
Of course.
So do you not want anybody to go with you,
Well,
Desmond?
'cause I can go. I have cunning action already, so I could like mechanics wise, I could dash twice around, so I could go 90 feet. So
Close to the speed I can dash as a wolf, so very quick.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I can stay with the rest of them If you think you can go it alone, I mean, I don't know.
I
Unless
just
you
don't want to be
wanna-
left out here with 50,000 gold by
Yeah,
myself.
Unless
That
you
seems
want
like
to
Octavius
carry
raised a good
me.
Octavius raised a good point. We don't have much time before it's much too late to try and do any of this, so I think it would be best to get back as quick as possible.
All right, well, Nick, Desmond, sorry, I'm thinking of an old friend again. Sorry, it gets lost in my mind. We'll move closer to the edge of the road, and I will keep a careful ear out. If I hear a howl, I'll know that that's our cart. That's the one we're supposed to get on. So, if you do procure one, make your way up the main road. Howl as loud as you can, and if I hear it, I'll come to you.
All right, mate. I think that should work.
Okay.
All right, and then I'll just start Naruto running back to Shirel.
Oh yeah.
I'll go to the address of that one guy.
Okay. As you you knock on the door, and it takes quite a few seconds for it to open, and finally a middle-aged man opens the door. Says, "Hello, what's going on? What can I do for you?"
What would the average going rate for like a cart and the few horses? What would that be?
He takes a moment. It looks like he just woke up.
Well, I'm not asking
Oh.
him. I'm asking like based off my knowledge.
Well, we got paid how much to be guards? It wasn't a lot. It was like 15 or something, right?
It was like
Or
3
5.
gold each. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. Let's see if I noted it.
I'll just say, all right, listen, mate. I don't want any questions. If I give you 100 gold, will that be enough for your carriage and your horses?
Yes, that would be more than enough. As he's kind of sputtering over his words, you hear, shouts of alarm from the town guard.
I'll just ask, all right, where are they? And I'll start sort of rummaging through the bag of holding to grab out the gold.
Seeing that, he says, Did you do something tonight?"
I'll pull out the documents and I'll say, no, look here, mate. I'm a merchant, but my carriage got stolen by what's causing this alarm here. You understand? I just need a carriage real quick.
Give me a deception check.
The documents are coming into play already. It's gonna be so abused. You made such mistake.
13. He peers at the document and looks at you, and then he says, Why don't you step inside for a moment, and perhaps head to the second floor. You might want to catch a break for a moment.
Can I roll insight on
Yeah.
what he's...
Insight. He does
Is
not.
Is he trying to keep me here while the guards come over or something?
Yes and no. He doesn't seem to mean you harm.
Alright. Sure, I'll step inside and close the door behind us.
And
He was a good character.
once
Rest
again
in
he
peace.
points upstairs. And the first door on the right. You may want to catch a break in there.
Least obvious evil D&D character.
Yeah. I'll just I'll sort of look him up and down, and then I'll start walking up the stairs slowly, and I'll sort of look at the door that he's talking about and see if there's anything weird going on.
It doesn't look like it.
All right, I'll open it up, I guess.
All right, looks like a storage room. Mostly
Alright,
for personal effects.
I'll just I'll go sit in there, and I'll just have my flintlock pistol raised at the door.
All right. After a minute or so, you hear fists pounding on the front door, and a muffled conversation take place. But after a few moments, the door closes, and there are no steps going upstairs.
All right, I'll lower my guard a little bit.
Right, after a little bit of that, you hear the hiss of a tea kettle. Just for a moment, and then it dies down.
I'll just I'll stay waiting.
Eventually, you do hear soft steps coming upstairs, and then a light rap at the door. It says, "Sir, would you like a cup of tea?"
I suppose so. Yes, you're asking me to come back downstairs.
If you want.
All right, I'll go back downstairs.
Alright, you follow him back downstairs, and he has a cup of tea with a few biscuits set down at one chair. And he says, "Now, down to business, as it were. You wanted a
Right.
carriage?
Yes, that's quite right.
When would you like to use this carriage?"
Well, you see, I was asking if I could buy the whole damn thing.
I would prefer not to part with it. It's the one carriage I own. Takes just about every copper piece I get to keep this place afloat, and I would prefer not to part with it.
I see. That's respectable. A man's gotta keep his tools to make a living. Oh, in that case, how good are you at not parting with your words, if you understand what I'm saying?
Oh, as far as anyone's concerned, I had a strange dream.
Right. In this dream, what about it?
It reminded me I had some pressing business in another city.
Oh, yes. I see. Right, well. In that case, how do you feel about going to another city?
I can leave the shop closed for a week or so, I believe.
Right, because you see, I need this carriage to go to Crater Bay.
Crater Bay, yes.
Alright, well, Let's see, I offered you 100 gold for the carriage itself and the horses, but if you want to keep it, I think the best I could offer you just for the trip would be about 25 gold. A little bit extra in there for your secrecy, and it.
Well, I suppose with that, I didn't even have a dream. Just had an appointment in Crater Bay Port.
Perfect. I'll,
You're transporting a really big wolf. Kind of just script cargo. Sorry. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be once we're in the cart,
but I'll say, just so you know, we gotta pick some cargo up along the way. Is that all right?
Perfectly all right.
I'll fish out 25 gold and hand it to him.
And he takes the gold, walks over to a pot, like an urn, and he puts the coins in there. He's like, all right, are we to leave now or in the morning?
Right now, we got the cargo's waiting, as it were.
All right. And he he goes over to the front door and looks outside. It's clear for now. He leads you to actually a sizable covered wagon.
Does it look like it would fit everything?
Yep.
And everyone?
Yep.
Alright. Yes, this'll do, mate. This'll do.
All right. So he gets you in there, gives you a spot to hide in the cart, just way in there. And he starts. He hitches the wagon to a horse and starts driving it as you direct him.
I'll direct him toward the group along the road, and as we're going, I'll try to ask him in Thieves' Cant something along the lines of like, "Do you do jobs like this often?" But in like the coded Thieves' Cant.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're saying, friend.
Oh, sorry about that. I was just slipping into my hometown dialect, you see. Didn't mean to say nothing.
I would say, Jotty, while this is all going on, because you had the 2 hours to head back to town and the whole waiting and conversation, but I would move the group closer to the road to where that Ehrman would understand how far he can hear with a passive perception of 15 and an advantage on perception checks as a wolf. Specifically auditory perception checks, he has advantage. So he can hear really fucking far as a wolf. And he's going to move the whole group closer to the road, not light any fires, not set up any camps. We're just hanging out in the trees to where he thinks that he could, like, from this end to this end, hear a howl that, like, a human can make. And he's just hanging out and listening for the cue.
Okay.
And so Sheen's gonna go farther into the woods because she does slightly glow.
Yeah.
Or put a blanket
kind of a standout. No, we just
on my head.
we the blanket we stole. We put her up in the top of the tree and then cover her in the blanket like a blanket ghost, and she's just hanging out.
What if
She's
by
going
land?
to
What if by
She's
sea?
going to burn the blanket.
No, it's fine. It works. Look at her. We can't see her. She's fucking invisible right now.
Woo!
What are you trying to say, Iramin? I can't understand you. You're just growling and grumbling.
As we go for about an
What is it, boy?
As we go for about an hour or so, I'll just let out a really rough.
Your mic cut
Your
off.
mic cut out.
No.
Oh,
whoops.
You let out a woo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's cutting out, but
What is it, boy? Someone behind the barn?
Timmy's in the well.
Timmy's in the well.
I would like to think that he perceives it. I mean, I have a 15 passive perception with advantage and all
Yeah,
hearing-based
not a
perception
problem.
checks as a wolf. So
In all forms except physical, I am a wolf.
I'll warn the guy. You might see a wolf about to run out into the road. Don't worry. That's good.
Oh,
just a
my.
wolf, not a 10-foot high, massive, very scary.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I
pop out and he. Oh, good lord!
Yeah, just a wolf.
Is this?
Well, I was figuring you would pop out first before everyone, but I would say yeah. All right, here's the cargo.
All right.
I'm gonna go up to him, and then as I'm walking by him, lick his shin, and then move into the back of the cart, which probably rocks with the weight of a probably above 2-ton wolf with 1,000 pounds of gold loaded on it as he gets in the back of the cart.
It takes a hot second, but you get everything and everyone loaded into the cart.
As I walk by the dude, I'll say, "Thank you for helping to transport my service animal, my service dog." I get anxious.
Ah. Wonderful.
And I start spewing fire if I get anxious. So it's important that he stays right here.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right. Just.
I'm sure it'll be fine though.
Just
Don't
please
worry about
burn
While
down
she's
my
talking
wagon.
to him, my tail whacks him in the face as
Oof.
I'm walking by after I licked his thigh. And I just climb into the back of the whole cart. It shifts left or right as I climb into it.
Is everything quite all right
Three-
back there?
He's just
we
getting
got
comfortable.
Just got some maybe cargo.
Just to let you guys know that Ehrman does in fact do the dog thing where he has to circle 3 times, no less, no more, to find a spot to lay down, and then he does.
All right, onward to Crater Bay.
All right, we'll go for a few hours, and then it would be wise to make camp so that my horse can survive the trip.
Right, yes. That's quite all right.
And his name is Stephen Vendra?
Samuel Venda.
Samuel Venda. Okay.
I would like to, Johnny, shapeshift back into a human.
Mhm.
Hearing, I can still comprehend the language they're speaking, so hearing him say we have to stop to let the horse rest, I would like to shapeshift back into a human and say, nah, I ain't gonna cut it. We gotta keep going. Time is of the essence here. The more time we spend on the road, the more time they have to gather their assets and investigate what the fuck happened. So, here's what I'm proposing. Your horse can get a few hours of rest. Do you have a tie of some kind? You could tie it to the thing. We'll move at a slower pace or something. Let it walk and not have to lug the whole cart along. I can lug the cart. I can be tired. I don't care. That don't matter.
Oh no, my service dog was a human this whole time. Oh no, my gosh, that's
Wow, it's
crazy.
so surprising. There's no dire wolves in these woods. Yeah.
That's
Anyways,
So
I
crazy.
can tug the cart. But in order to do that, I need to know: do you have some way of bringing the horse with us? The horse doesn't need to stand still to be rejuvenized, does it? If it does, then we can rest. But I'd prefer not to. If I
Good
can take the
sir.
place of the horse,
Good
Then I
sir. I'm afraid animals, including ourselves, need sleep.
oh, yeah, I was hoping to avoid that. I suppose. Sure.
It's all right. We already had a run-in with the god. I'm sure.
Are
What was
dire
it that you-
wolves really not indigenous to this area?
Don't believe so. I think they're mostly mountains. They're from where I'm from. I'm not sure you'd see much walking around the woods around here, but
Where there's wolves, there's sure to be a dire one in the forest, right?
not sure. I'm not really sure how that works. All I know is where I'm from, there was a bunch. Where we are now, not so sure. But regardless, I'm willing to pull the cart. I can do it as a horse or a wolf. Doesn't really matter. But I prefer to get there sooner rather than later. You know, the more time we take not moving.
Well, we're gonna have to rest eventually, and I mean, we already had a run-in with the guards. What was it you said to him, Samuel, when they came to your door?
I assured them that I hadn't heard of any disturbances. I had just awoken myself.
Right. And they've
Johnny,
no reason to.
I would like to reach into the saddlebags that I have probably set down because they're way too heavy for me to carry as like a normal Goliath. And I would pull out 25 more gold and hand it to him and put it firmly in his hand and then kind of do the whole pressing against his hand and be like, and I really hope that that stays the norm. And we continue that messaging because that messaging is what's going to get us there unharmed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes, this absolutely would continue.
Very good. And then I'm going to head back to the cart and sleep because I need to.
So essentially,
So this is where we're setting up camp?
So, well, the wagon travels for a little bit longer and then sets up camp.
All right. Bless you.
We should have killed all the guards so that we got more XP.
Oh, there we go.
XP maxing.
Hell yeah.
All right. Oy. So, camp is set up. Does anyone stand watch?
I can take first watch.
Okay.
I'll take second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. So throughout the night, there's no issue. Samuel himself looks like he fell asleep rather quickly.
He's actually a vampire.
By the time the sun rises.
Wait, I took the entire watch?
No. You guys split up watches.
Okay.
I was just seeing if you took watches at all. So in the morning, by the time the sun rises, Samuel wakes up and he starts petting his horse and getting it hitched up. And he not whispers, but quietly calls into the wagon, "Is everyone ready to go?"
Yep.
Ready as they ever been.
All right. He gets everything hitched up and starts the travel. All through the night, you did not see any other travelers. Few animals a few animals maybe approached, but they, didn't stay long. But no other people, no other humanoids.
Can I, just for preparedness, say that, so he has like a 2-to-1 uptime. He needs 1 hour of rest for every 2 hours he's a wolf.
Okay.
For the 2 hours that he is in fact a wolf, I would like him to be walking in the woods alongside the carriage at the same pace, so that like if somebody were to stop and question them and actually call them out, he'll jump out as a direwolf and start like attacking or something to draw attention away from the carriage. Because I would like to think that Irmin is smart enough to be like, hey, I can't like shapeshift into a wolf in the carriage and just be like, oh, that's just what it happens to be. So he's gonna act like natural wildlife, even though I would assume he knows whether or not that's natural wildlife for the area, but he just wants to be a threat outside of the carriage when he can, so that if he needs to use that as a diversion, he can. That's the whole goal.
So along the trek, or rather, as the trek starts, Samuel looks into the cart, and he says, "So, my name is Samuel Venda. You can call me Sam or Sammy, whichever you like. Where are you all from?"
I'm from around.
Ah, well traveled, eh?
Yeah. Also out of character. Well, out of character, but in character. During this travel, I'm if I can use my wanderer background to gather food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people.
Absolutely.
Each day. So, like, as we're going around, I'm like gathering berries for Iramin. And then maybe just like small game.
Yeah.
See, I could do Goodberry, but that saves us a spell slot, so we'll take it.
Ew.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
So yeah, after you say that, he says, "Ah, well traveled. Interesting. If you don't mind my asking, what happened last night?"
If we give you 25 more gold, will you stop asking?
I was trying to strike a conversation.
I'm gonna growl as a wolf in the woods to the next of him, to the right, just hanging out.
Need to know basis.
I bark once.
One bark means yes.
Ah, does it now? Good to know.
I bark once.
Why are you? Here's a better question. Why are you so open to helping us with almost no history on us?
Well, I suppose if I give a bit of explanation. I own a shop in Sherelle, but it takes every single copper piece to keep it running. I believe I told the other gentleman here the same thing, but goodness, taxes are a terrible thing, and especially in the human kingdom, they just absolutely awful. I feel a bit afraid of moving to another city. I feel it possible I wouldn't earn as much, but whatever you did, the only time the guard gets in a tizzy at night is for something that happened to Taxduke Gentra. And whenever I can irritate that man, I absolutely take the opportunity.
Well, let's just say we irritated the fuck out of Duke Gentry.
Ah.
Happy? Are you happy you helped us now?
Yes, yes, wonderfully happy.
Cool.
If I
It
had
might be the
any-
right time for you to. Might be the right time for you to move town, because taxes might be getting a little bit higher.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
I see. It's wonderful to know people that have a much keener eye for flowing economy.
Yes.
I tell you, although I did have the thought of moving, there's an odd thing happening lately. I heard rumors of some warlord trying to march city to city and take over, claiming he wishes to conquer the Kingdom of Grand.
Proud of him.
Ah, indeed.
That's an interesting story, mate. Whereabouts is this happening?
Well, let's see, the last city I heard taken over was actually a fairly large one to the north. What was it called? Arumora. Arumora, yes.
How you spell that? Oh wait, no, I know which one you're talking about now. Yeah, never mind.
I was rather surprised he wanted to take the time to go around the mountains for that city, but yeah, it's very very interesting turn of events, I suppose. You wouldn't happen to know of this conquest, would you? And he eyes you all suspiciously.
Just
You didn't say their
shake my
name.
head.
I'm afraid I don't know their name. Merely rumors of this so-called warlord.
Oh no, we didn't exactly. You didn't exactly hear anything about anyone marching in and conquering now, did you? I mean, the gods seemed like they didn't know what happened at all, really. So.
Do we know anything about Oromora?
I for sure do not.
Let's see real quick. So the city of Arumora lies to the north. It is on the other side of the Baynord mountain range. It's actually an incredibly wealthy city that is also connected to the sea, so there's quite a lot that can go in and out of there.
Okay. So far he said this warlord is attacking cities, or conquering cities.
Conquering cities.
Okay. And
Notably,
did
he doesn't say he doesn't say they that this warlord is attacking them.
just conquers them? And then did he say how long these conquerings have been going on for?
Oh, about a year.
About a year. Okay. And is it mainly coastal cities that he's conquering? This person's conquering, or?
That's the only city he knows of for sure.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say it doesn't really matter too much for us, but if it's a port city, we might come across it at some point.
Indeed, I'd be fascinated to learn more about that. And I tell you, I don't wish any harm on other people. It would be unfitting of a layman, but surely it couldn't be worse than what we are experiencing currently.
Does he have
Well-
any? Does this guy have any sort of grand plan that you've heard about? What's his ideals?
He has a plan for grand.
Uh, he
I'll
said,
be here all week.
He says, "No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid I don't know anything further."
That is quite interesting.
I'd merely have one suggestion for him if he actually does pull through with this. I'd beg him to get rid of that damnable Taxduke ranking system.
I feel like tax dukes are like the middle management of medieval times.
Yeah, essentially.
Finance bros.
So other than that, there's just some maybe other light conversation that comes up over the next couple of days. However, you see Crater Bay Port in the distance.
Is this like one of those movie scenes where we crest the hill and then we see a glistening port city with the sun?
Oh yeah. However, at this point, from the Sending Stone, you get a message from Nail that says, "Pick up the pace if you can. We're under attack."
Under attack? By who? What do you mean?
Undead came out of nowhere. Walked out of the sea.
Oh boy.
Dude, where's my ship?
um,
Not the Captain Arc so soon. No.
I'll talk to Samuel and I'll say, things are a bit hot in Crater Bay, mate, so as soon as you get us into the city, we'll consider your job done. That sound alright? You can just drop us off. Drop us off near the port and we'll take care of the rest from there. Don't want you to get into too much trouble.
I would like to shapeshift back to a human. Well, I don't know if he's relayed this information from the Sending Center to us. Have you? Or
Oh,
no?
yeah.
I would like to transform back into you and be like, and we also do in fact need to be doing the expediting tactic that I told you about. Don't give a fuck if I'm tired or the horse is tired. If the horse dies, I'll pay you for a new horse. We gotta get back. We can't be lagging anymore. We gotta go. Go, you know?
Okay. He picks up the pace.
So anytime the horse needs to rest, I will wild shape into a mule horse or a Clydesdale, whatever it can haul the most weight as a horse for 2 hours. Walk in a straight line, let the horse take over for an hour, walk in a straight line. Repeat that until we get to our final destination, no breaks. I don't care how exhausted it makes me. We need to get there ASAP. That's the way to do it.
So you get closer and closer. He doesn't need a break. Hang on. Let me see if I can add something. Sorry. Okay. You arrive at the port You are on the, or rather, you arrive at the outskirts of the city, and the closer you get, the more you hear screams. And
Damn.
many people, you're able to see many people running around in a panic. Whoop.
God damn.
While I'm a human, I would say perhaps this works to our favor. A little bit of chaos to be lost in. This ain't the biggest story of the week no more, Bancast.
So you make your way to the So are you trying to make your way to the port without fighting any undead?
Yeah, as close as we can, I guess.
Okay.
We're not trying to save the town. I don't give a fuck.
Okay. You get there, and there's even more undead around these piers. There's a higher concentration close to your own ship, which is pushed away from the dock ever so slightly to prevent easier boarding. But you still see ghouls climbing up the sides, having to be fended off by your shipmates.
Which area, like, do we see the area on the map right now? About, okay.
Right here.
Alright everyone. Guess we'd better get in there, take care of those ghoulies, and get on out of here.
Everyone, get in here.
Giving me PTSD.
From Hearthstone. Oh yeah.
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 I scared that.
Not the double battle cry, please.
All right, let's get some initiative.
Just for thematic reasons, Octavius is like hanging off the side of the cart, just like lobbing off undead heads as the cart is driving through the city. Yikes.
Oosh.
I have advantage on initiative. Why on earth can I not do the trick where I shift double click my token and it pulls up my character sheet?
I never use that. I just drag and then do everything through D&D Beyond.
I don't think I have advantage on initiative checks yet.
No, definitely not by level 2. That'd be so OP. If that was the case, every single rogue would take that. 2 levels to get advantage in every initiative? Holy fuck.
Yeah, just 2-level barbarian dip.
Yeah, to get rage and advantage on every dexterity or initiative check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're cooking
that would be
with fire. Oh yeah. Some of us are going down.
Oh yeah, you don't get it until
White's
7th
got a
level.
22.
Yeah,
oh
White. Boy. Oh
Oh,
boy.
the Wraith has an. Oh god, we're cooked. Oh no.
Hey guys,
This is where I pull out my +3 great axe that I manifested.
Hey guys, Moon Druid level 2 is really powerful. I don't know if it's this powerful. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you don't know if it's that.
What the hell is a deathlock?
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
I rolled in 11, by the way. But it won't let me do it. It won't let me do it manually. I clicked on everything possible.
I'm so slow to the uptake. Wait, I have inspiration from last session. I'm using my inspiration on fucking initiative.
Let's go.
Yeah, cause like, what are you gonna do? Reroll your attack that's like 16 plus 1 to 17 plus 1?
Yeah. Well, I'm still going pretty late in initiative, but at least I'm not going last.
Absolute last.
Well,
Yeah.
absolute last.
Yeah. I always thought it was funny with the math with like inspiration and stuff is always like the lowest roll you think you get in a session should always be the thing you use inspiration on, because it's like in terms of mathematical value, it's the most you could ever get. If you ever roll a natural 1, regardless of what the situation is, you should always use inspiration, because there's no greater mathematical gain than that you could possibly get than as if you use it on a natural 1. So
That's what I did.
too bad they changed the rules on inspiration, and now it's like some kind of half special thing.
Carnage begins to unleash throughout the battlefield. Hope you like it.
Guys, can I input here and say that I'm so happy that we are no longer lawful good or good characters, because I don't feel the need to save these people. Fuck them. Who cares? As long as me and my own get on, I don't give a fuck. To be frank. And you know what? That's the pirate mindset, because none of them give a fuck about us. So
It's so freeing.
yeah, fuck them. I don't
Alright.
care.
Desmond, you are up first.
Does it look like we could like hop onto the back of the ship from here?
There is a way. You would just need a really good acrobatics or athletics check.
Alright. Where's like what's the? Because you said it was sort of like pulling away from the dock, so I don't know if like the planks are accurate. What is like the path of least resistance to board the ship?
What you see is what you see.
Oh, okay. I'll just I'll say to everyone, alright everyone, we gotta get on board the ship. It looks like yeah, there's a lot of beasties on this side. Looks like our best route might be to go toward the east. Let's try and all make it through here, alright? And I'll start going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I mean, this is a giant mechanism.
True. This was 3, 4. I guess I'll slash attack this thing, whatever the hell it is.
Go for it.
Use my would this neutral party count as a ally, quote unquote, for sneak attack?
Say that again.
Would this person count as an ally for sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I hit first.
A 16 will hit.
Alright. Too bad. 14 damage.
14 damage.
Then I guess I'll 7, 2, 3, 4. Move to the other side and attack it again, I guess, since it's sort of blocking the way for everyone.
Okay.
Seven.
7 will not hit.
All right. I guess I'll just stay there and then my turn. Maybe this isn't the best route.
Alright, Iraman.
Wait, before you go, oh, it fixed itself. Never mind. As soon as you clicked it, everything fixed. I don't know what you did, but good job.
Yeah, I know. I saw something weird happen with the initiative.
I would like to, Johnny, if it's okay. So I've been spending my time traveling as 2/3 of the time being a wolf, because that's just been the move for him.
Okay.
Can I roll a d20 to see if I'm still a wolf in this scenario, or if I need to spend a bonus action to transform? I don't care either way. I can still bonus. It's not like I have a bunch of shit I can do as a bonus action, but
I mean, I assume you would be, because you'd have to be carrying the gold when we got off the carriage.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I was thinking.
You said you were helping expedite the trip by being a wolf as well.
Well, I was thinking that the move he would do would be to lay the gold in the back of the cart and not touch it, and then just be a wolf in the woods, so that if a guard group were to come up and be like, "Hey, where are you going?" he could just pop out as a wolf with nothing on him to appear as just like a natural wild direwolf and just start fucking them up. So they're like, "Oh damn!" Out of nowhere, a direwolf attacked, and then run off into the woods and distract him. But like, he's not doing it to carry the gold.
Well, we left the cart behind, so
isn't the cart right here?
If the cart is, if we left the cart behind, he would have to be a direwolf. There's no way to carry 1,000 pounds between this group. There's literally no way.
So this map that you see is not the entire city. This is just part of the docks.
Right. So if that's the case, if we're carrying the gold within this group, he has to be a direwolf at this point, or there's physically no way we can carry that amount of weight.
True.
And if that's the case, he would already be a direwolf. If not, I would use my action to shapeshift into a direwolf. Not that I would use my bonus action for anything anyways, but just for tracking purposes, so I can keep in my mind of how long I have in terms of like numbers.
Okay.
Like, but as if he were a direwolf, he would, seeing where Nick is and seeing where everybody else is, and knowing that he has to get, god damn it, Desmond. Seeing where Desmond is and seeing where everybody is, and knowing that he has to get to the ship, he would completely disregard Desmond's safety and sprint down the dockway that he takes up the entire thing of, trying to knock everything off just to get to the ship. So I have a movement speed of 50 feet as a wolf. With dash, it's 100. So way more than I need. And he would just straight up in a straight line, trying to knock everything out of the way for his compatriots, go in a straight line like this to where the boarding plank is, and then onto the ship, and that's it. That's what he would do. Just a straight fucking line as a multi-1,000-pound, very heavy, very large animal, knock everything out of the way, and get onto the ship.
You see Nail wielding 2 short swords, stabbing at undead as they try to get on the ship. And you jump on, she's like...
Yep. And that's... I'm not going to explain myself. That's my whole round, because I use my action. So, and if I had to shapeshift again, I would use my bonus action to do that. But regardless, he's sprinting in a straight line. He's attempting to barrel everything out of the way. He doesn't give a fuck. He's clearing all the space he can. He's not saving anybody. He's not trying to deal damage to anything. He's just primary goal, get the whole group onto the ship, and that's what he's doing. And if it requires him to kill some people on the ship he doesn't know, he doesn't care. He has all the gold. He's getting onto the ship. End of discussion. He's not going to take any other actions or bonus actions or nothing. And then that's it. That's his turn.
Alrighty.
He loves y'all, but also figure it out, man. I don't know. Not his job. You guys got it.
Oh no!
Go crazy.
Down.
Dude's getting sucked dry.
Oh yeah.
That's a good thing about max HP applies to the wolf and not me, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, it's
Oh no! That
this
poor,
guy's-
that
yeah.
poor guy.
That guy got smoked.
Aloric. Aloric,
Yeah,
it
the
is your
target
turn.
dies if this effective is a hit point maximum to 0. That is a instant death if you fail
Not
that
that-
con.
Not the brutal critical, dude. Damn.
Ugh.
Aloric.
All right. So, okay. So Desmond, you get two. You have 2 cutlasses, one offhand, one mainhand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Two
okay.
for fighting.
And you've attacked this guy here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hit him with a firebolt. Hopefully.
17 will hit.
Okay.
All right. That you kill this thing.
Okay, and then I'm gonna follow Desmond then. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll go to here. Oh, yeah, I guess I can. That's fine. Okay. That would be my turn, I believe.
All right. From one side of the shipyard, you hear, well, you hear a kaboom.
Like explosion.
Not quite an explosion, but a building, out of a building bursts a man in shining plated armor. And he looks to Desmond and he says, "Ho, travelers! I am here in the name of my god! If you are able to help, then I accept it, but we must help the town!" And he walks up to this guy.
I don't know if we should be seeing that more than half HP remaining part.
That's alright if you see it.
Okay.
So he walks up to one of these and just cleaves it twice. Just tra! Ah! Oop. That's down here.
Does he look like he's part of the military, or is he just some...
No, actually.
Okay.
His armor is of a make that you have never seen before, and he has a symbol emblazoned on his pauldron that you do not recognize.
Is this something that I would know, living where I did?
No.
All the okay, it's exotic.
He's a spicy religious man. I'll take him to confessionals. I thought that the enemy name was Deathly Claw, and I'm like, you're having us fight Death Claws now? I'm like, what is going on? We're level 2.
Dude, not the fucking quarry directly west.
Yeah.
Good Springs.
You thought you were playing a pirate campaign. You're actually playing a survival mode Fallout.
Fallout New
3.
Vegas.
Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, poor guards.
Good luck.
Oh, my screen is a mess right now.
Hey, I actually would not have gone last. If that
Citrine.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go. Excuse me. I would like to move, please. That's because I have the wrong thing selected. Anyway. Boy. Oh! I teleported. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
What the heck just happened?
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa! Did
Whoa.
everybody experience that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Discord moment.
That was odd.
Discord just had a.
Discord.
Yeah, we just had a hiccup.
Okay.
I mean, everybody's
appeared,
here.
We're
We're
still
still everybody's cams. We're good.
we appear to
Hi.
still be streaming.
Everybody's cams are working. That's rare.
Giddy!
He's tucked up in my side.
Yeah.
I have no idea what just happened, but
Yeah.
And
Just
then yeah,
continue.
post. Hey, editor, hit that real quick. You know what I mean?
oh, that's me.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Is this
I'm built
So-
for fake success.
this skelly man looking dude
This
10
guy?
feet from me? Yeah.
about him?
That behind him, is that a drop off or is that just like a fence? Or is,
This?
you know? Yeah. Like, is that below?
That's
or
a
is that
building.
the same level? Dang it! Anyway, I'll still Eldritch Blast him for fun.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Ah, blast.
Bridge
A 22 to hit.
Hey, let's go.
I hit something, gang.
You've hit a couple
Um,
things.
Yeah. And then that'll
Us.
do
Yeah,
Well-
mostly us.
What'd you get?
13 damage. That's max damage, son.
Damn.
13 damage.
For level 2, that's like a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I
Crazy.
took because I got to those
Did you get
Eldritch Invocations.
Yeah, you got agonizing blast, as
I-
every single warlock does.
Okay, well, a lot of the things are not very useful.
Yeah, no, I mean it's the correct choice. It's the one correct choice out of all the choices you get for.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I forgot something.
Oh, and then I also took Repelling Blast, so technically it will repel him into the building. If that means anything to you.
Be knocking these bitches into the water. What are you doing? Shooting people next to a building?
Bro, I can't reach very far.
It's an Eldritch Blast. You can reach 60 feet. What do you mean?
Oh well. I was hoping that this was a drop off and I could like send them over, but it's not. That's okay. That'll end my turn, I think.
All right. Do-do-do-do-do. Like my Castlevania music going on in the background.
These guards that are outside the ship, are these just like dock guards or are these like crewmates?
Dock guards.
Okay. So fuck them.
I was gonna say fuck them either way, but now especially fuck them.
Okay, Octavius.
Oh boy. Did the Samuel guy follow us, or has like? Because I'm still unsure. Like, did he dip before we even got into town?
That's up to you guys.
I would have, hearing that Nick relayed to us that they were under attack from undead, I would think that for a merchant who's just like a smuggler guy, way out of his
Yeah.
depth, we tell him to fuck
Yeah.
off. Like,
Yeah.
not his business.
Sounds
Like,
I
good.
told him to get us kind of close to the port and then just leave. So
Okay.
he'd be gone.
He does say, "Drop by my shop if we see each other again."
Good. Before drawing his great axe, Octavius is just gonna like pound his chest to get his heart pumping to go into his rage. Pulls out his great axe.
like to
and-
rage.
No, he doesn't like to rage.
He will
He will rage. And kind of unsure of what to do, knows that we need to get onto the ship, but he's trying to see what will cause us problems. He'll probably deal with this one. He'll walk 15 feet up and attack recklessly, of
Go for
course.
Yeah.
For an 18 to hit.
That will
Oh.
hit.
For
Fuck him up.
max damage, 17 damage.
17.
To this.
Undead resilience moment, though. See?
No! No!
Or undead constitution. What do they call the feat? What is it called?
It's undead fortitude, I'm pretty sure.
Fortitude. That's it. Yeah, you're right.
Is that it for your turn?
It lived.
It did live.
Alright, then
Fuck out of there.
I will take
Fuck out.
I will take one step this way. And end my turn.
All right.
Aw.
La-di-da-di-da-di-da.
La-da-dee-da-dee-da-do-do.
Ah! Just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. Da-di-da-di-da-di-da.
Oh shit.
Coming for you. It got past Nail? Damn.
It's up there
That's
with
a
you, with him and Nail.
I thought Nail was guarding the plank right here.
Right, but she got distracted by a direwolf that leapt onto the ship.
True.
Super fair. Valid. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Iraman, what is your AC?
Currently, as a direwolf, it'd be 14.
All right,
nice.
so you turn, this white comes up onto the ship and swings at you, and you are able to just bat at it with your paws.
Headbutt it. It swings at me. I see it coming. I fucking knock it out of the way.
All right, Desmond.
I'll sort of run up a bit, and I'll look over toward the the dude in the red armor, and I'll say, "All right, we've got you, mate. Looks like most of the citizens still around are on this here ship, so we'll be taking care of that." And as I'm sort of running toward this ledge, I'll shoot at this white. My pistol.
Who are you shooting at?
The white next to Earman.
Okay, 19 will hit. Alrighty.
Nice.
Let's see, I moved 10 feet. This just like a 5-foot drop. Is it like, am I just sort of free to drop down?
Yeah,
here?
that's fine, no problem.
All right, and then I'll try jumping onto the ship.
Give me an acrobatics check.
All right.
Oh, alright, you jump, leap. You Mario triple jump your way onto the ship.
And then
Yahoo!
let's see, does it look like there's anywhere I could sort of like duck behind to like use my cunning action hide?
Yeah, you can hide behind the wall of the ship.
All right. Yeah, I'll
There
I'll
are
use
also ballistae at each corner if you wish to utilize those on a future turn.
Oh, all right. Yeah, for now I'll cunning action hide.
All right, Iraman, what are you doing?
I would like to, Jotty, with my 50 feet of movement as a large creature, do the exact inverse of what Nick just did. And I'm going to go and try to grab Alaric by the scruff of the neck, which dwarves do not have, so it's going to fucking hurt. He's just going to beeline straight for him. He'll eat the opportunity attack if the white would like to take it. But he's trying to get the less dexterous and less mobile of his group back onto the ship.
That is a 14 to hit.
I believe that is my AC. It is. So go ahead and
That
do
is
your
gonna be
damage.
7 slashing damage.
Alrighty. So 30 out of 34. Or wait, 27 out of 34. Yeah. He is going to, if you would allow it, Aloric, just straight up pick you up and fucking carry you back to the helm of the ship. Because he has 50 feet of movement.
Now I'm assuming you dropped the
Yes,
stacks
I was gonna
of
say
gold.
he would do like a little shake just to like chuck off the 1,000 pounds of gold, which would not be very hard to drop. Like it's not like he has to shake a lot. Like he could probably just like slightly tilt in one direction and the whole thing would slop off. He was originally going to kick the captain's door to get him to come out and like fucking help. But because he doesn't know the captain and because his only concern is the group at this point, he's going to not do that. And he's just going to drop the gold and immediately head to pick up the less mobile of the group and bring them back to the ship. So his whole goal is just to Aloric grab him and drag his ass back. That's it. He's not doing any attacks. That's it.
Okay.
As you turn around to bring him back, I'm gonna sort of like point toward the ballistae on the ship to sort of signify to drop him off near one.
I would say that let's do a check here if you start to understand what the fuck you're saying.
I mean, I'm pointing right at a big crossbow ballista.
I have an intelligence of 10. Hey, a 17. He understands.
You understand.
He would like to. He's going to.
Thank you.
Like I
DM.
said, like a cat, not understanding that in fact human necks are not in fact flexible at all. Will grab Aluric by the back of the neck with his teeth and then drag him to a ballistae and drop him off. So. With 50 feet of movement, he's got plenty. So he's going to pick him up and drag him back here if he doesn't resist.
Boop.
And that's my turn. And then for my bonus action, I will
Thank you.
simply state the fact that if, for whatever reason, Citrine or Octavius do not get the message, they will be getting the same treatment, and he will be repeating that series of actions again. So, that's it. He will prepare himself to save or catch or retrieve Citrine and Octavius in the event that they cannot make it to the ship. That's it. That's his whole round.
Okay.
You see the Wraith approach the man in the armor. And completely whiff the attack, apparently. Okie dokie.
Praise the sun.
Aloric,
Yes, sir.
what would you like to do?
Is that a ballista next to me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It did look like one to me. Sorry.
It doesn't look like one, but that's because this ship is a different ship than the one I made.
That's fine. Is it? Do you have to be proficient to use a ballista?
Nah. As long as you can aim.
All right. I will. Just to test it out, could I shoot this guy?
That guy?
Yeah, I could try.
Let's see.
Where's
Give
that?
me a dex check real quick.
A dex check. Okay, hold on.
Since it's right there, it's gonna be a bit lenient.
It's gonna be what?
A bit lenient.
Oh, okay. That's not what I don't know why I got that. So to do. Oh, there we go. Hit the wrong button.
Oh, you did
That
fine.
was the exact
10.
DC I was thinking of.
Oh, okay. Oh, I hit con. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Aww.
aw.
Yeah, that
So
happened.
you aim, but you're not proficient, so it does end up whiffing. It just speeds right by your target, unfortunately.
Just for future reference, is there any cannonballs on the deck?
Not on the deck.
Okay, so there's nothing close to me then. Okay, so that was probably the best course anyway. So
If you stay at the ballista, it takes the rest of your turn to reload it.
okay, what's the range on this? Is pretty good, I would imagine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I almost could anything I could see almost try to hit. Okay. All right. So that's that guy.
All right, so the wraith approaches the man in armor, and he swings 1, 2, 3 times. Good
Oh,
heavens! I
hello.
didn't expect that.
I think
That
he
shit
hit.
is CR3, dog. We're not fucking with that. We're not doing that.
Oh boy,
What is this?
I'm pretty. No, I'm.
this dude's dead.
Yeah. This thing isn't dead. Nah, no fat chance.
Shink, shink,
We're not
shink.
killing this, guys.
The amount of players I've killed with a wraith is just too
Necrotic.
damn.
I've killed more people with necrotic damage than I have with non-necrotic damage. Being honest.
Did Nail say anything to the contrary of what the one guy did? Did she say no, we're leaving? Or is
no.
she? Does she seem like she's on board with fighting these things?
She is. She is on board to fighting these things, in as much as the ship, she and the ship are able to survive.
Okay.
Citrine, what is your AC?
13.
13. So you are going to
Yeah.
get hit by something
Yeah.
that this skelly man sends to you.
That makes sense.
How much HP do you have?
I'm down.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The other one goes to the guy in the armor.
I would hope so. God.
Man. Oh. Excuse me, can I have a dog come and fetch me, please?
Citrine, it's your turn. Can I have a death save?
Are we doing them public or private?
Private.
Okay, I'll just message you then. Cool. Carry on. I'll send you a cute little DM.
Wow. Octavius, your turn.
I see Citrine get blasted in the corner of my eye as I'm going to swing, and like I'd be like, "Oh shit!" I saw what Iraman has been doing, so he believes his course of action would be to pick up Citrine. So, and he's getting a lowdown. I am going to take the dash action. Go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm going to long jump my strength score of 17 for
5, 10, 15 to get on top of the ship. And I still have 20 feet of movement left.
Jeez.
You were carrying Citrine doing this?
No, I said I saw what Ehrman is doing, so I believe he's going to go and grab Citrine. So I jump up here, and I will begin to man this ballista. But
Okay.
I use my action, so I can't shoot it.
Okay.
Also, this thing could have taken its attack of opportunity if it wanted to, just for transparency.
It doesn't bother. I am trying to hurry this along because this is a big battlefield. Completely my own fault. But still.
That's a lot of ones.
Mm-hmm.
Desmond, your turn.
Alright, I am going to, I'm going to shoot, this guy,
Okay.
and would I have advantage from hiding?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Alright.
19 will hit.
Nice little 15 damage.
Surprise
Nice.
pistol to the face. Just
And then I'll cunning action hide again
Okay.
behind the wheel.
Iramin.
Actually, I'll be behind.
Okay. We're grabbing Citrine. Whether or not she resists, up to her.
I'm down, so
We are hustling. I'm hauling ass. I'm jumping. I have 50 feet of movement. I can carry a lot more than her weight. I'm, once again, with zero regard for their well-being or tolerance of pain, grabbing them by the back of the neck and hauling their ass back to the ship.
I'm unconscious.
She's unconscious and limp right now.
Doesn't matter.
Ragdolling it.
He is not thinking about your well-being. He's following instinct of his form, which is to grab you by the back of the neck, the nape. There's not much to pull there, but he's grabbing you.
I'm bleeding.
He probably doesn't feel great, even
I'm
unconscious.
dead.
And he is dragging your ass back to the ship. I would like to think that because, in fact, you are unconscious, he would like to drag you back and then drop wolf form and ready his action for his next round to both heal you and then transform back into the direwolf.
Nice.
He has one charge of that left, just to make sure you don't die. But that's it.
I hope I
All he's
don't.
gonna do. And then while transforming you back into him, and he's gonna nod to Nick to like set off. Like, let's go. Fuck everybody else. Who cares? We'll figure it out later.
Who's next?
Everybody else, they're not gonna jump on the ship. Fuck them. Like,
Who's next?
we're past. Sorry, Desmond. You know what I meant. God damn it.
You're like the only one
he's
that
gonna-
does it too.
I know. And it's funny because I'm the one who had multiple different names. But he's gonna nod to somebody to say, "Hey, let's go. Let's not hang out and like wait for everybody. We're not the good guys in this story. We're trying to stay alive." So, he's going to ready his action to heal Citrine and just hang out for a bit, I guess.
In the name of skipping mundanity, the battle gets worse. More townsfolk are killed. The lone man in shining armor continues cutting his way through this horde. And as you are basically begging Nail to say, let's get out of here, you see a brilliant light shine on this paladin, and suddenly the battle turns into the town's favor. More guards are able to perform more capably. And Nail finally says, I think that bloke has got it handled. Navi, we're heading out! Now! And that is where we will end our session today.
Am I still dead? I'm just kidding.
No, you got revived. No problem.
Let's go.
Well, let's see how much health you're back up with, though. With my fantastic spellcasting, guys. You ready for this? Big rolls. You're back up with 5 health.
That's enough.
That's almost half of what you have. Almost.
That is
Hey, shout out. You guys remember when on a single turn I could restore like 1,400, maybe more?
yes.
7.
All right.
You're back up with 7.
7.
I hope this session was at least more interesting. And I hope you guys had fun. For anybody that watched, thank you so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I hope you come back for more. And see you next time.